Michelle Obama has been the focus of a lot of stories because a new book came out by Jodi Kantor of the New York Times. It's called The Obamas. It talks about a fight that she had with some of his staff, including Robert Gibbs and Rahm Emanuel. First, the part that I agree with her is clip 15. She's worried about this image that is being put out about her. I think she's entirely right. Let's watch.
You know, this notion that I'm sitting in meetings and having, conversations.
Yeah,
and
no,
conflicts
it never said you were sitting in meetings. It said that if you were unhappy, you would say something to the president, and the president in turn would go to the meeting and said, well, she feels we've lost our rudder, or she feels, maybe this could have been handled differently, and that he would raise some of your concerns in a meeting. That does not surprise you that he would do that?
No, not at all.
That would not surprise you.
Right. I guess it's more interesting to imagine this conflicted situation here and a strong woman and but that's been an image that people have tried to paint of me since, the day Barack announced that I'm some angry black woman.
Yeah.
She's right to be concerned about that. In fact, they didn't just, imply that. They said it quite often. The right wing did. And so, and I talked about how the book portrays these fights and then how she wanted to go shopping, et cetera. Some of it was petty, and I hate that image of Michelle Obama that they try to put out there. And anytime she's sticking up for progressive principles and what President Obama got elected for, they try to get her back in line by saying, hey, you know what? Oh, you're angry. Oh, you're an angry black woman. Ha ha. Look, I say it all the time. If you're not angry, you're not paying attention to what's happening in this country. And if she's not angry at her own husband's administration for all the promises that they did not deliver on, then she's not paying attention to her own husband. So if she is angry, I love it. She should be more angry. But that's how they try to smear her. Now, the second part is whether she had fights with Rahm Emanuel at all. This part, I'm a little bit more dubious about.
Jodi Kantor says that there was friction between you and Rahm Emanuel, that you had some concerns about how the president was being advised, that the two of you did not get along, and that it created some tension between the East Wing and the West Wing. Was that true?
Rahm and Amy, his wife, are some of our dearest friends.
Mm-hmm.
Rahm and I have never had a crossword. He's a funny guy.
You've never had a crossword with Rahm Emanuel?
We have never had a crossword. I mean, I don't have conversations with my husband's staff.
Yeah, not buying it. So if you notice, she used legalese. She said, we've never had a crossword. Now, that's not what the book alleged. The book said that she would talk about Rahm Emanuel saying, hey, he's doing this and this wrong, and then he would talk about her. They never said that they were fighting back and forth, okay? So they never had a crossword. She said, he's a funny guy. She didn't say, the book didn't say that she doesn't think that he's a funny guy. No, but she's worried that he was leading the president in the wrong direction. So she didn't directly address that. She did say, oh, we're really good friends, and we hang out all the time with him and his wife. I believe that they have had dinners together. He was the chief of staff for the president. They've known each other from Chicago for a long time. Did they get along in the White House? No way. On that, it is clear the book has very good sources. And I hope she didn't get along with Rahm Emanuel. I give her credit for not getting along with Rahm Emanuel. Again, if you get along with Rahm Emanuel, that means you're part of the establishment and you're happy with this disastrous course that we're on. I love that she was angry about Rahm Emanuel. But when she tries to cover it up here, it's just standard politics, and I'm not buying that hype at all. So keep it real. Call it right when it is, and call it wrong when it is.